I am Crown Master Sihyuk Choi. Nice to meet you all. Today, I'm going to start off by asking you a question. What is the title of today's seminar again? It's a business seminar, right? Then that probably means that all of you here are business owners with Atomy. Why do people start the Atomy business? Why are you in the Atomy business? To make money? To become successful? Yes, in all, so you can lead well-balanced lives. Is that right? Then how can we become successful? What do we need to do to become successful? There are certain laws to success at Atomy. As long as you master this, you will be successful even if you don't want to. Even if you say you don't need to increase sales, it will keep going up. What are the laws of success? In Atomy, you will succeed if you have more consumers and partners. Am I right or am I wrong? If you continue to see an increase in these two factors, you can't help but become successful. The focus of our business should be on making this equation become the reality. Then, what do we need to do to see an increase in consumers and partners? If we continue to think about why and how as we run our businesses, it's basically impossible to fall into the wrong tracks. What can we do to increase the number of consumers and partners and stay on the track towards success? Honestly, I think you already know the answer. And many others before me have held lectures on this topic as well. The answer is, follow the 8 steps to success as you increase the numbers of consumers and partners. Then, I'm sure this thought is on your minds. I know all that. The 8 steps to success again. This is why I was hesitant about attending this seminar. Not the 8 steps to success again, but listen. If you think about it, knowing is different from doing. There's a big gap between the two. I'm sure you've heard the 8 steps to success a million times. You've probably heard it so many times that step 1 through 8 will just roll off your tongues. But the key point here is that to increase the number of consumers and partners, it's not enough to just know it. You have to bring it to action. So let me go over the steps. No one else can do step 1 and 2 for you. You have to awaken yourself deep within. The 8 steps to success can be categorized into 3 big steps. The first and second steps are related to awakening yourself. Steps 3 to 6 are related to actual actions. And steps 7 to 8 are related to feedback, such as consultation with sponsors and checking to see if my actions are being replicated, and so on. I'm saying we can leave out steps 1 and 2 for now because no one else but myself can take care of them. When we write down our life scenarios, we write down our dreams and awaken our inner selves, right? Then what's the issue? The third step, the list step. I call it the action step. And what's the first part of that? The list writing step. Do you know what the key word is in this step? Write it down. That's it. Please write it down. When we tell people to write a list, everyone goes like this. It's all in here. They say it's all in here. But the thing is, the phone numbers are just saved, not handwritten by you. The key to writing the list step is actually performing the action of writing. Then what's so important about the Go 100 handbook? Most people have it all wrong. First, which do you think is smarter, the cell phone or you? The cell phone is definitely smarter than us. When someone asks us, "What did you eat for lunch?" we have to think for a while. What was my son's cell phone number again? You can't say. But the cell phone knows. It's smart. The more important thing is that I'm just the owner of the cell phone. The information saved onto my phone aren't all in my head. Another thing is that unless I remember to update the information, the cell phone can't update itself. Back when I started, the first thing you'd do at the center was to write your list of consumers. So whenever a new partner joined, that partner would automatically replicate that action of writing a list. But somewhere down the line, no one did that anymore. When we put on shirts, we have to button up well. If you miss the first button, what do? You have to unbutton all of the buttons and start over. The first button to the Atomy business is writing a list. But what do most people do nowadays? They turn on their cell phones and scroll down the numbers. You should make the best use of this handbook. I remember going to seminars. I would sit down and write down my list, and it would bring back memories. I thought, why did we suddenly forget about doing this? It's such a great start. Things like this that should be replicated aren't being replicated while everyone just scrolls down their phones. Then, what is the first thing that you should do with this handbook? Since I'm talking about writing lists, I suggest that you write up your list. Turn on your phones, look through your numbers, and do what? Write it down yourself. There are some people who have so many numbers that it could hurt your hand to write all the numbers. Then don't write every number you have saved. Only write down the numbers of people that use toothpaste and toothbrushes. You don't have to write down people that don't use these products. These days, the list gets even longer because it can include cats and dogs. As you write down your list, what happens in your head? Before, when you just scrolled down your phone list, you probably just contacted people that you talk with frequently. But as you write down your list by hand, what pops in your head? What can I do with this person? What about this person? What about this person? Your head naturally begins to strategize. That's the difference between going through a saved list and actually writing down a list by hand. Another reason I urge you to handwrite your list is because most of the people on your list won't become members. Not everyone will make it onto your member registration note. But to get more consumers, you need to write a detailed list. What's another advantage to that? Once you start keeping a tab on your list of consumers, you'll have a detailed record of the meetings you had with that consumer, what you talked about, and what products you gave them. It's a great way to manage your consumers. Second, what happens when a meeting gets canceled at the last moment? We go through what we've written in the past. But that's impossible on a phone because you have to remember to save it in the first place. But if you've written it down somewhere, you're bound to read over it, and it will rekindle your memory. It's a chance to manage your consumers by looking at the consumer's name and the date they last purchased. Writing everything down is extremely important. As you keep writing things down, before you know it, it has life. It branches out on its own. I might only have 200 on my list to start with, but somewhere down the line, it will grow to 250 people. Let me tell you the reason I could register over 200 people. I barely had a list in the beginning. Because my wife started the Atomy business first, so she took everyone we knew. My list experienced a period of menopause, so to speak. Then, what could I do about my list? I participated in the Go 100 campaign and slowly began to add new people. One by one, my list started to brand out, and I was able to go through 4 notebooks. To succeed, we have to go through 8 steps. But until now, what were we all doing in the first step of writing down our lists? We were just going through saved numbers when we should have been writing. Imagine a future partner of yours duplicating you, writing in your notebook. Think about the huge difference it will make. What should we do with our lists in the year of 2025? Think, I am a center of Atomy. I am a walking center. Who should we turn everyone into within a 5-kilometer radius? My consumer and my partner. A radius of 5 kilometers is a pretty big area. I hope you'll put great thought into writing your list and enjoy a huge success this year. That brings me to the end of today's seminar. Thank you.